What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys a brand new VGC 2016 battle. Today we're going up against ZZZZZZ. I guess that's one way to remember that guy's name. He's going to be using a brand new team comp that utilizes, instead of using Xerneas Groudon, it's going to be Xerneas Kyogre with Mega Gengar and Talonflame. He also had, what were his other two Pokemon? Just those standard things. I think he had a Kangaskhan as well, so we could switch it up and go Kang Talonflame. And I think he actually had an Amoonguss as his last Pokemon. So this is a brand new team comp that's being made to potentially check that Salamence, Xerneas, Groudon type of team. Kyogre could potentially beat up Salamence and beat up Groudon, so it all depends on switching and positioning. And I guess it's a harder team to play than that Salamence team that's been tearing up the ladder recently. I know I've been referenced to like 4 times and haven't really talked about it, but you guys all know that Smeargle, Salamence, gross team that's been tearing up JP Battle Spot. And this is my team that's going up against it. We got Amoonguss, we have Kangaskhan, we have Primal Groudon, and Rayquaza. So without further ado, we're going to start this one off, get right into it, and show how I deal with this brand new team. So, ZZZZZZ, Dragon Ball Z guy, entering a challenge, leading off with Gengar Kyogre. Like I said, this Mega Gengar with the Shadow Tag and the Primal Kyogre with that Desolate, or sorry, Primordial Sea? We'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. Yeah, there we go. It's the ability that makes the Super Rain forever, as long as it's on the board. No fire attacks can be used. It is Primordial Sea, and I would say that he probably has the lead here. Note that I have to switch out my Kang, and I've already talked about how devastating it is to switch in this format, because whatever I switch him with could potentially just go down in one hit. So remember, I have to switch because I have to switch before Gengar Mega Evolves. Gengar would then Mega Evolve, gain Shadow Tag, and I would be trapped on the board with my Pokemon, and I don't want to be trapped on the board with Kyogre unless I got that Desolate Land on the board. So it's going to make it so no water type attack can be used, and I really think I am in a pretty good spot. So I'm going to go for, I don't remember, we'll see what happens. He's going to obviously go Mega with the Gengar. Going to gain that Shadow Tag, and he just goes for a Protect with Gengar. I think he also goes for the Protect with Kyogre as well. Double Protect is pretty standard with the Gengar board. They like to read what move you're going to go for, and then try to disable that move with the Gengar. So it is pretty standard way to play this, this board on that, I guess. So he's then going to go for a Skill Swap. Skill Swap onto Kyogre, and it's going to let Kyogre gain Shadow Tag, but it also lets Gengar reactivate Primordial Sea. And I saw this team, and it's been heavily influencing the way I've played since. We're going to go for a Precipice Blade, because I thought I was safe. I know that Skill Swap on Gengar is relatively common, but I just didn't expect him to go for it right there. And I've been really toying with Sash Gengar with Skill Swap, because if you Skill Swap it with Groudon, not only do you reactivate the Desolate Land, you give Groudon Levitate, and I think that's way better than what this guy did. I think what this guy did definitely works. You know, it let him pick up a KO on my Groudon with an Origin Pulse, but he lost his Gengar, and he ate a Spore for it. So I really do think that the Skill Swap on a Sash regular Gengar has a ton of potential. So he comes in with his Talonflame here. I'm coming in with Kang. We got the 2014 Tide and True over here. And I'm just going to pop that Mega, gain up that Parental Bond. His Gengar is already gone, so I don't really have to worry about stuff like that. Remember, Kyogre is asleep, and this is where I make a little bit of a misplay. I got extremely greedy here. I tried to go for a Spore, didn't really work. I thought he would just target my Kang or try and set up a Tailwind, and I should have just protected. I really should have protected. One good thing that came out of this, I guess, it's obvious that I'm going to be attacking this Talonflame while Kyogre's asleep. Note that Kyogre is just a little bit faster than my Kangaskhan, so that means it's probably relatively frail. I pick up the KO on the Talonflame. The only good thing I can say that probably happened is that he took so much recoil from the Brave Bird on my Amoonguss that I didn't do a ton of damage to myself thanks to Double Edge's recoil, so I guess that's alright. He's going to send out his last Pokemon, Xerneas, and I'm going to send my last Pokemon out, which is Rayquaza. So he has two Ubers. I also have two Ubers, but only one is a legendary Pokemon, as his Xerneas just pops to Protect here, and I definitely think this is a little bit of a misplay. He's playing way too timid at this point in the game. Remember that Kang was a little bit slower than Kyogre, but a full-speed Jolly Rayquaza should be enough to take that guy out. Note that I don't even need to Mega. I can't Mega because I have a Kang. I actually just think regular Sash Rayquaza, even if you already have a Mega on the board, which is Kang for me, I still think it's a great Pokemon. And him losing his Kyogre there is pretty much going to be the game. We're going to go for Dragon's Ascent. Remember, this is a flying type move, so it's going to be stabbed by Rayquaza's flying typing, and it's going to let me hit that Xerneas, even though it's called Dragon's Ascent. It goes for a crit, which I don't even really need, because my Kangaskhan is faster than this Xerneas. We're going to be able to pick up a KO with Double Edge, and that's going to be GG. Like I said, I really think Gengar, Kyogre, Xerneas, Talonflame, that whole team has a ton of utility, and I like seeing teams that check the really big meta teams. And this is a step in the right direction for the meta. I just personally think that the Sash on a Gengar would be so much better because it would still let you use like a different Mega. Like you could just use like a Mega Kang, because I know he had a Kang in this team. And while I get that he really likes the Shadow Tag on Gengar, I don't know. He would have just won the hell out of that game, because I wouldn't even been able to hit his Kyogre with a Precipice Blade if he would have skill swapped the Levitate onto it. So let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Mega Gengar is better with the skill swap play, or do you think regular Gengar, it doesn't have to hold a Sash, but I'm going to hold a Sash on mine so I can potentially get the most use out of it. Which one's better? Sash Gengar with skill swap or Mega Gengar with skill swap? Leave a comment below and let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.